Ladies and gents, welcome back to Bobby's on the Bank. Bobby's on a different bank, completely different bank, different river. Come up to Stamford Bridge on the River Derwent. So after having my 10-pounder on the River Ouse, I've decided to try a different stretch, see what's up this sort of way, see if I can sort of expand my knowledge of the complete Ouse system, the rivers that run into it, and the sort of freedom the fish have to actually explore and just travel throughout the massive waterways up here. So I've picked a really obvious spot. First sort of session right at the bridge, and yeah, I've got one out just by some reeds, and one out just underneath a willow on the side. Real obvious sort of swim. It's the sort of one that most fishermen, they want to fish close to their carp, because it's obviously easy where you've got a lot of gear and stuff, and obviously the fish go where there's bait. So this looked like a good place to start. I may have a wander as the day goes on, but I'm actually thinking this is, I haven't seen any other stretches, but it seems fairly deep. There's a good flow. We've got a weir coming one way, we've got the bridge sort of flow coming the other, and there's a little whirlpool in the middle which is near some reeds, which is where I've gone, and it looks just spot on. There is a willow opposite me that looks like it's worth a plop underneath as well, but I've stuck close to me with the quiver at the moment. I may switch the rods over and put the quiver just there and get the outcast a bit further over, because it's just a bigger test curve, holds the bottom better. But yeah, really beautiful little river. So I have been down here before, but I've never fished it. So yeah, fingers crossed I can get a barbel out of this one as well. I've done really well this season, and as I said in my last one, expectations of this season have just been completely exceeded. I was happy with the little 6-7 pounders I was getting out of the nid. If you look back at my pictures and my videos, you'll see how the fish have progressed. Obviously I don't take the best picture. Most of them are mouse views on the floor, because I'm on the bank and I don't bring a tripod with me because I'm moving a lot and I keep my gear down. And I'm not one of these that holds the fish really close to the camera. But you will, from the videos, when you see them on the mat and stuff like that, and you see the pike and stuff, you can see that they're good fish that I'm catching. And I'm just really happy. That 10-pound fish is sort of like dream stuff for me. I just never in my wildest dreams a specimen fish was like, I just didn't even think that was possible. I'm not expecting massive things out of here. There are double figure fish in this river, but they are very hard to come by. Few lads that fish on the forums and stuff like that, well, they don't fish on the forums, they put stuff on the forums, they fish in the rivers. But yeah, a couple of them have had Derwent doubles, and they're a massive achievement. I'll be happy with a little cucumber. They call cucumbers like £4 to £6, I think, something like that. And then a good fish is like between like up to 9 and then onwards, you see. But yeah, feeling positive after my triumph on the Ouse at Benningborough, and hitting my specimen fish before. I'm not going to be overconfident because that's fishing. I could blank now for 3 months, but I'm not going to. Fishing gods, don't let me blank. I'm loving the fishing at the moment. I don't want to blank. But in the same respects, I do understand that is always a possibility. Sometimes you're just not where the fish need to be at that time. Yeah, so I may as well show you around. This isn't it's an obvious spot. So we've got the bridge just there. As you can see, there's a little slipway under one of them which leads to a weir. loads of oxygen pushing through, loads of food coming through. Great place for fish to sort of sit and just, it's fast food, like the food's getting delivered to them. So yeah, I'm just out at the edge of them reeds out there, I don't know, out there. And if we pan the other way, so you hear that pan. I feel I'm like a proper cameraman now. Just underneath that willow there, I've got it, but it isn't as deep as I would have liked. I was expecting to be a bit deeper, but there may be a drop off, so I may have to push it out a little bit. But like I say, I am thinking about firing it over there. It's very hot today. I'm looking at the wrong side of the camera again. It's very, very hot today. So I'm probably not going to do as much walking about as I usually do. I'm just going to sit, enjoy, have a picnic. I've got some cheap sandwiches. What flavour are they? I think they're like chicken medley. And I've got another Jamaican ginger. Everyone loves a Jamaican ginger. Why are they called Jamaican ginger cakes? I'll read the packet in a bit, but like, is it because the ginger's from Jamaica, or the cakes are made by Jamaicans? It's got to have, obviously it was probably made over there a long time ago, but it's probably not made over there. Are any of the ingredients from there? Because I would say that it has to have either a Jamaican person making it, or Jamaican spices in there for it to actually qualify as a proper Jamaican ginger cake. That's my theory. Anyway, I'll let you get on, and I'll keep you updated, guys. You all take care, speak to you soon. I've had a Google about Stamford Bridge, and it's an interesting place. It was sort of made in the Romans well, it was obviously, there was settlements here before, but they made it an actual place in 70 AD, and it was like a link between like here and York and stuff, and obviously the waterways to travel up and trade and stuff like that, I suppose. But found out something really interesting. So you know 1066, the Battle of Hastings, King Harold, obviously he said it was, I think his name was. Well, he had a fight here with the Viking invaders, kicked their ass and like finished them off, like marched his boys all the way up, like did them over, and then 3 weeks later he was fighting in Hastings, and he lost that one. And I think they said it was because his blokes all his army were like knackered because they'd just beaten up the Vikings, and they had to go all the way back down south to have another row with the Normans, I think it was. So he was fighting like the Vikings and the French at the same time. Yeah, hardcore bloke, like by the sounds of it. Like didn't take no jip. He lost against the Normans, but in that respect, he still was up for it. Like, and also found out this bridge was made in 1870, I think it said. So there's probably a bridge here before, but this one that's actually here, I'll show you again. It's a beautiful bridge, look. That's been here like a while as well. But yeah, look at this for the river. So peaceful down here. And again, it's another York and District amalgamation water. So pay my 55 quid a year, and yeah, every river that you've seen me on, every lake, wherever I've been, it's all been York and District amalgamation waters. I think maybe in the early days of Bobby's on the Bank, there was a couple of day tickets I've been on as well, like little sort of pleasure fishing tickets. But all of this has been under one licence, so yeah, you can see the amount. Every local fishery sort of organisation each club has these sort of set waters. Real bargain for your money. Even if you're going fishing just in the summer, within a couple of trips it's paid for itself. And you're making memories that you never forget, especially if you pull out a £10-pounder. Do you know what I've got on here? Got you on here. I'm going to find out why Jamaican ginger cakes are called Jamaican ginger cakes. Let's have a look. I'll get on my bag of tricks. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Right. Jamaican ginger. Maybe it is. There's the gingers from Jamaica. I wouldn't have thought you get many gingers in Jamaica, to be honest. They're burned, wouldn't they? They need suntan lotion. It's quite hot over there. Not that I've got nothing against gingers. I've got some gingers in my family. I love you, all of my ginger family. Right, can't say anything on there. Let's have a look on the individual ones. I had a double pack, you see. Let me put my cig down. I had a double packet of Jamaican gingers. Sticky pudding cake, Jamaican ginger, try me with custard. Oh, it is nice with custard. Did you know the secret of Jamaican ginger cake recipe also makes the perfect pudding? That's why we call it sticky pudding cake. Enjoy it cold or with a cuppa. Oh, I'd love a cuppa right now. I know it's hot, but I'll have a cuppa when it's with a bit of cake. I love a bit of cuppa with a cake. It doesn't say there, so I'm going to have a look at the ingredients. It doesn't say anything, so maybe it was just originated in Jamaica. There doesn't seem to be any Jamaican ingredients in here. It all looks pretty standard to me, so it must have been a Jamaican person that put it together, and it's just a Jamaican recipe. I think it is. Where's it made? It's got to be. Where it wasn't made in. McVitie's. McVitie's. Is that? Where's their factories? It's down south, isn't it? Yeah. So. Unfortunately, I don't think this is made by Jamaican people, and I do love it as a pudding. Well, not even a pudding, I love it for like breakfast. But yeah, I think it would be more authentic if they only hired Jamaican people to make it. Then you'd know that it was a proper Jamaican ginger cake. Do you remember Rusty Lee? Do you remember Rusty Lee? How cool was she? Wake up to a bit of Jamaican bacon, not Jamaican. Jamaican bacon. You know, I mean, I'm cooking bacon. There's a pun there. They could actually bring out, like Jamaican ginger cake, they could bring out Jamaican bacon. How would you do it? You curry it? No, jerk it. You jerk it, wouldn't you? You jerk your Jamaican bacon. Anyway, I'm going to have that in a bit and a couple of sarnies. I'll keep you updated if I catch. See you in a bit. So then, ladies and gents, got a fish, lovely background. Is it a barbel? No, it's a pike on a creel boilie. I've had them on halibut pellets. I've had them on, look at that beauty. Lovely little pike, that one, beautiful markings. There we go. So I've had them on halibut pellet, I've had them on krill boilie now, and spicy sausage, as well as obviously the mackerel. So I've broken that pike on a krill boilie, and like I say, I've been one on halibut pellet and one on garlic sausage this season. I'm wondering what's the weirdest thing I can catch a pike on, but maybe bread. Maybe bread's it. Maybe if I can catch one on bread, that would be mental. I'm thinking about it. And that's actually good, because I used to, bloody fly. I do seem to catch pike, then a chub, and then I get my barbel. I've come to the most obvious swim today, and it's really shallow. It's a lot shallower than I thought it would be. So yeah, I'm starting to think maybe I need, because I haven't moved. I've just sat up here. As you can see, I'm laid down. This is what I was doing when it went off. I just finished with Jamaican ginger actually. Yeah, so it's a good sign. Yeah, it's like, and I haven't blanked. First session here, and I haven't blanked. The line held up. Really slim hook hold on its lip as well. So I did well to get it in. I was quite chuffed. New net's doing good as well. So all in all, that's all positive stuff, I think. And as you can see, I'm nice and chilled, and I may not have seemed that excited about that pike. I'm happy with every fish. I thought it was a barbel to start with. It sort of came up and I saw a flash of like a white belly, and I thought it was a barbel, and when I actually got him up I was like, oh, it's a pike. But I love them all, and it's my first fish at the Derwent at Stamford Bridge, so I'm really, really happy. Cheers guys.
Keep it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.